What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense, and we got to talk Wendy. Apparently, she's back in a treatment facility. Like the videos, the intro plays, because we have a lot to discuss.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. That's all. 1 and 1 got to equal 2.
Make it make sense. Hey,
There you have it.
I love that. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense, boo.
Big moves.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Hey, I see you done made your way back over here on my page, looking and lurking. Yes, I know it's exhausting. She's still doing the same thing. She's still all that.
Still all that. Welcome, lurkers and all. Okay, guys. So, after Wendy Williams' son gave an exclusive interview that we discussed, it seems as though Wendy's team is now almost responding to that, letting the public know exactly what's going on with Wendy, and it's not looking great. Actually, technically, let me take that back. Anytime that somebody recognizes that there is an issue and they seek treatment, that is great. But in terms of Wendy, I just want her to be better. But this is a journey that she's going to have to take. It says Wendy Williams is in a treatment facility doing her best to be her best, her manager says. Wendy's manager has some hopeful news for fans of the former TV host. ET spoke with Williams' manager, Will Selby, who confirmed that she is currently in a wellness facility where she is receiving treatment. Now, they don't say specifically what the treatment is for. And y'all, I've said it. Her jeweler turned manager, I don't know if I fully trust everything that he's doing to help her move on. I honestly feel like Wendy should not be focused on her career. It should solely be focused on her health, her mental health, and getting better. Wendy's at a facility doing her best to be her best. She's taking it day by day. Selby says of Williams, who has been in and out of health facilities over the past few years. And that's another thing too. Does anybody even ask, like, how is she doing? Does anyone even care? We all ask how Wendy is doing because we all care about Wendy. Wendy is technically the best who ever did it in the gossip game. Her decline has been so quick. And I think that people are honestly, truthfully worried about her, including her son. It says, and that's another thing too. Okay. I feel like everyone just puts out negative information about her and that's the focus. Why don't we just stop for a moment and just say, hey, how is she? Is she doing okay? Why is that not the focus? Why isn't that what we're talking about on a daily basis? Williams rep Sean Zanotti previously refuted claims that the former host had been hospitalized. In May, the Sun reported that the 58-year-old was hospitalized after checking into a medical facility in New York. The outlet had initially reported, citing a source, that Williams was admitted to a hospital and was released briefly, but went right back a day later. Zanetti told ET, I can confirm that Wendy is not in the hospital, as reported. I can also confirm she is not in New York, as reported. Sharing a reminder of just how Williams has gone through over the past few years, the end of her long-running television show, her battles with grave disease and lymphedema. Again, they stopped short of the substance abuse claims that her son recently just made. I mean, they're saying alcohol. Wendy has been very upfront about her past drug usage, but I believe her son said that when she's seen drinking, the reps just say, oh, it was just for celebration. That's not good enough. Selby asked for critics and fans of the show, of the beloved TV show, to show some compassion. Just understand that she's a human being that's going through a lot. She's dealing with a lot and support her, please. While her primary focus is her health, Williams is also looking ahead to the future in the next chapter of her life. She's only thinking about things that she wants to do in her life. She's only thinking about Wendy 2.0 and her next chapter of her life. And the things that she wants to accomplish, that's our focus. You guys, and you could tell me, keep me honest, does it feel like this man is giving sound bites as opposed to anything in depth? It feels like a Band-Aid. And I could definitely be wrong, but that's what I'm getting from this interview. She's looking to the next phase of her life. What does that actually mean? If it's not health and wellness, if it is career, I don't know if that's the right move. I'm not there yet with Mr. Selby. It says Selby also addressed concerns raised by Williams' son, Kevin Hunter Jr., who gave an interview to the U.S. Sun on Tuesday, in which he shared how he believes his mother's team is taking advantage of her wealth amid her alleged battle with alcoholism, which he said does not allow her to make sound decisions. According to the article, the 22-year-old student was being financially supported by his mother, but lost a large part of that support when her financial affairs were taken over by a guardian in May of 2022. Taking advantage of her for what? To get what? To do what? I'm not here to brag, but I was doing just okay before Wendy came along, and I insisted on helping her because she requested my assistance. Breaking down Williams' court-appointed guardianship, Selby asserted that there's no way Williams could be taken advantage of her by her team, or anyone else for that matter. I don't know if that's true. Wendy is under guardianship. Everything that she does gets approved by the guardianship. The son alleged that the guardianship and the manager were like this. A court-appointed guardianship, so no one, even if they wanted to take advantage of her, everything has to get approved by the court. So any type of business dealings that we do, Wendy, myself, and anyone, we have to get the guardianship to sign off on it. So how can anyone take advantage of her? Zanetti echoed a similar sentence about the interview, adding, "This publication has released false narratives with the intent to release stories without fully vetting information, which is a disadvantage to the public and is unprofessional and unethical. We ask that the world continues to pray for the well-being of Wendy as she continues to recover from a very traumatic 2 years." It's been longer than 2 years. I'm inclined to believe the son. Now, when I did my video, I questioned, what was the son's motive? Was it that he wanted the public to know so Wendy's team would be forced to come out? And I think now that I was correct. That interview was about making the team have to step forward and explain exactly what is going on with Wendy. This is making me believe now that they're not even giving him small information about his mom. I still think that maybe he should beseech the court or find a way so that he can get some FaceTime with his mother. Because at this point, the son is the only person, and maybe her father, who I feel is completely in her corner. It's a sad situation, but you guys can put in the comments. I know every time I do a Wendy video, there are people who like, she deserves it. Nobody deserves this. This decline is, in my opinion, sad and happened so quickly, so rapidly that nobody truthfully really knew what was going on. And I wouldn't wish this on anybody. If you're a praying person, definitely send Wendy some prayers. If you're not, send her some positive energy because she is going through it. And I hope that this stint in this facility gets her the help that she needs to move on with her life and be a healthy person. I got to see you guys later. I'll link my video of what her son had to say in the Sun at the end of this video. See you guys later.